Yeah, what the hell? Actually, it's the sunset. It might not be much for me to do for much longer. So let's probably take this off. Yeah, take this out of my ear. Finally got a new server that I kind of like, even though the looting here is pretty crappy. I might try to bring that up in the Discord server associated with it, though I'm not sure if something that can be fixed or not. I had a Humvee full of all my shit, and then I guess the server reset yesterday or the day before, and now everything's gone, so I gotta run my way back over here and hope that I can find another vehicle. Because, you know, I famously have such good luck. Yeah, I couldn't find a pistol flashlight for some reason. This has a flashlight. Probably use my night vision anyway if I do anything. Figures every time I try to start playing, it always ends up being sunset. Game's a fucking bitch and I have to play at night. I'm heading right towards where I'm trying to go, at least. Probably try to hit the police station, at least. Nothing much here other than that. Normally I would just sit tight somewhere, but best case scenario, nighttime's like 10 minutes. I think in this server it's 20 to 30, so that'll just be 20 to 30 minutes of me sitting there. Is that light over there? I just looked, there's already a fire over there. Because there is. The bonfire over here. I didn't realize he had any of those set up. Can I do night vision and a scope? No, I didn't think so. Remember this kind of scope. Yeah, good, I can at least do the red dot sight part of it. Maybe I should have grabbed a VSD with a couple scope options instead of this, but we're already here. How far outside the city are we? It's just a town, really, it's not a city. I can already see the church from here. It's actually surprisingly well lit for... How's it nighttime I can see perfectly fine like it's daytime? This is new. Did he increase in nighttime light? God, there are so many things I didn't even know you could do, but I swear he must have, because I can see perfectly even though it's nighttime. Maybe not so great at range, but still. I don't know what the point of these bonfires are. I'm rarely in servers that have them activated. I'm not seeing anything around it. I have always wanted these things produce heat. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure they do. I've really always wondered as if the modded stationary like fires produce heat. Hey, this thing's hot. I don't want to touch it, I'm scared. I feel like if I touch it, it'll probably burn me. But yeah, I could definitely get the warm buff from this. Maybe that's all they're good for, because I don't see any loot spawning around it. Right down that road, it'll be first right at the intersection. Now we got in here. Nothing useful. Actually, I'm curious about something. How would brass knuckles even work in this game? Do they get equipped over the gloves? No, you just hold them in your hand and then punch with them. Alright. I never had them before. I should probably also grab the VSD for the suppressor, the built-in rangefinder, but I love the Mosin. And also would have had to carry around extra magazines for the VSD, at least for the Mosin, it's internal mag. Oh, horribly rendered in. There we go, that's a cop. There's a regular. I think we're good. Handcuff keys. Also, we're getting cop loot even outside of the police station. Oh, let's see what's in here then. Grass. Typical, nothing good. Speaking of, I don't really need these items. I saved my starter clothes to cut into rags. Well, honestly, there's so many clothes in the game. If I really needed rags, I could find something else to cut. Maybe not out of that door. Oh. Ran right into that guy. Yeah, good. All doors are locked, are closed. I'll just hope nobody's in here with me. Pioneer. Not gonna find anything good in here. Nope, just like last time I came through here. Other Pioneer mags, no Pioneer. Probably find like 3 more of these shotguns. I see you down there. I'd shoot you, but I'm not ready to draw attention to myself. I might waste some slugs out of this thing as we go, though. 4 less shots out of my main gun that I need to do. Be a grocery store right across from me. I know, across and down the road a bit. There it is. And I slip out the side door, over that fence, and into that familiar house. I would have liked to have looted this one too. What's this? I know what I'll do. That's 2 close range shotgun blasts. What is this lady made of? This might have been a mistake. I was hoping that it would stand in front of the door. That's unfortunate. Now I'm kind of trapped in here. How did you take 2 shots, one to the head, one to the body, and you're still alive? Explain this to me. That got you. Damn it. Come on, get close to the bars. I could just shoot him, but I don't want to risk them running at the last second and dodging me. Take some zombie water. I don't really know what this zombie had on. I'll take another battery. I'll take some of these too, just in case I end up needing them. Definitely not going out that door though. Got them all clustered around that spot now though, so I'll be able to sneak across the street and go into the back entrance of the grocery store. I'm actually not sure if this factory-like building is a safe one or not. Yeah, that's what I thought. There are other entrances here. Zombies feel dumber lately. Do you not know I'm right here? Ah, fuck. Fence I can't jump. I thought I was trapped in there. That'd been a hell of a way to go. Trapped in a fucking fence. Let's see if there's anything remotely usable in here. Sport point site. A hunting rifle scope? Oh, that's a new one. Never seen one of those before. It'd be nice if that fit on hunting rifles instead of the hunting scope. .3, wait, noise. Wait, chains? I know who that is. That is from Payday. That's interesting. That's empty anyway. Ooh, food. Don't mind if I do. Well, at least we made it through the night. Found a zombie capable of taking 2 point-blank shotgun blasts and not even feeling it. I got a Mosin bayonet. I didn't want to have one of these on, but I feel like finding it, and that's gotta be a sign. Stab animation. I'll try out a few more houses, but my destination is still the military base on the airstrip. Oh. I'll take some peaches though. Am I still going in the right direction? I feel like I'm not. Nope, I am. Gonna keep a wide berth from the gas station though. Because there's usually something walking around there. No, that could have gone worse. Not just a straight shot in. I only have a few places where I might be able to find the specific car I'm looking for, though. I'd rather not have a truck if I can help it. Because I want to be able to move faster than the truck will take me. If I have no luck here, I really want a Humvee. I really want the automatic transmission. But if I have no luck here, up north, I ought to be able to find an Olga that's almost always at the same spawn in like almost every server I'm in. Last time I ran through here, there were a lot of cars too. That should be alright. The audio back into my headphones so you can hear anything. Since the slate just crashed again. There's a lot of that in this server. I'm starting to think you completely disabled helicopter crashes and only has St. Display crashes. If what's normal to crashes, because usually, yeah, the helicopters. Usually helicopters are not Santa slaves. I'm not sure if the pilots are terrible or. Yeah, this isn't the video. No one's really sure how the zombie virus in this game works, only that your player characters, hello, are always immune. One of the theories for why the helicopters crash is that for whatever odd reason, the zombie virus is airborne. and it's like such a powerful airborne virus that when helicopters fly too low over the exclusion zone of this pretty massive fucking area here. This is the biggest map, I think. Livonia's small. I don't know about the new one because I don't have money for it. But, I mean, it's a big map. So one of the theories is that it's airborne, and so when helicopters fly too low over the exclusion zone, they get zombified. Because there are usually always zombies around crashed helicopters, and oftentimes they're dressed in pilot gear, and then the helicopters will have special helicopter military loot. So there's a good chance that they just keep sending people in, and then they keep getting turned and then crashing and then haunting their own crash sites. Really, the incompetency lies with whoever's in command and keeps sending people to their fucking doom here. Take this out of my ear now because it's really loud. Sometimes I like to have the game audio go through my headphone, especially if I think I might be able to hunt something. Though I've never once been successful at hunting a deer with only my single headphone. I usually have to put in 2-ear headphones, and I don't have a mic on those that works. Exactly. Times 100, and for all the years that this has been going on. Maybe this time it'll be different, and it's never different. Yep, I hear more. Yeah, I heard you. There's a cheat way that I found of dealing with zombies, and that's just if you climb on top of something. They can vault over things, they cannot climb on top of things. And they don't know how to attack you when you are up on there, except for a few cases, so... They also can't hit you through windows, so if you could just go on top of something, or just go through a window, there's nothing they can do about it. Just want to take your gloves off, because, I don't need those. Your gloves will get damaged from punching. I got a pistol flashlight. I couldn't fucking find any of these at the starting fort. That's cool. Alright, stole that guy's water. Cool. Not that it really matters, I got night vision anyway. Assault boots. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, I'm still using these. Swap. I find assault boots often enough. I've got one extra pair I'm not going to bother carrying two. have a holster. Shoes, annoyingly, are probably your most important clothing item. Your gloves will only wear down if you're punching or sliding down a ladder. Most of your other clothes can be damaged by zombies hitting you. Helmets can really only be damaged if somebody shoots you in the helmet. But shoes will lose durability as you walk. So you'll always be going through shoes and boots and whatever you choose to wear. I find it's always good to have a spare or two depending on your current inventory capabilities. I wish I had binoculars. Couldn't find binoculars there. Found practically everything, but I must have just missed them. Is that a firefighter zombie? I mean, I did think I saw a firehouse somewhere, but still. Oh no, that's not a firefighter. Oh no, it kind of is. I mean, it's got a high-vis vest on. God, I fucking love the Mosin. Oh, you don't move at the last second, come on. Oh, good. At least in your final moments you decided to run right at a sniper. Because that's always a smart thing to do. I feel like I hear one below me. Just tried to clear the path ahead of me and I probably just ended up aggroing them here. And by the time I get back up to that point, they're probably all gonna have respawned anyway. Probably just a waste of bullets. There you are. Ah, oh yep, I just aggroed a bunch of them towards me. Alright. Never hurts to grab a salvage gun. I'm not a fan of the M16 in this game. The only game I've ever liked the M16 is Call of Duty Black Ops 1, the original. In every other game, it's a 3-shot burst, and it's weak. The only other time I can make it fully automatic was in Modern Warfare 3, the one with the zombies, that I was playing, and there was an aftermarket part that made it fully automatic, but it also made it so weak that it didn't even matter. Like, you could shoot it fully automatic, but it took like entire mags to kill a single zombie. So, you know. Kind of worthless. I think we're done. Food. Food. Is this 45 or 9mm? 45, I'll take that. Another one? Is there no end to you? I mean, I know you... What is... Stop shifting aim. I'm trying to aim for the head. Stupid. Peaches. There's that powdered milk. Oh, I lost the milk. Oh, there it is. That's enough of that. Alright, I'm gonna pull up the I Survive map real quick. Here we go. And so I started from this town. Ooh, should have gone left. I don't know if I went left or right when I first came in here. So yeah, I don't think I'm where I want to be right now. Do you remember these sheds from last time? Must remember them pissing me. Ooh, a large tent. Ah, I wish I was base building. Ah, more large tents. Well, you know, the trader has them. If I really wanted to build a base, I could just go up to the forts and loot. Let's see, what building am I looking for? Looks like a guardhouse. And it's a lot. Oh wait, 4 sheds? Oh, I know where I am, and I know where I have to go. There we go. Let me close you. You know, I picked these up and I wasn't sure if I was actually going to use them, but I'm going to use this M16 to kind of blast my way through here without wasting my own ammo, then I may as well. empty. I'm pretty sure that's the ammo this takes. Yeah, so I thought. I don't plan on picking up any M4s anytime soon. AK mag. It's an AK mag. Ooh, he's wearing a field backpack. Oh, hold on. Hey, buddy. Want to get lured into my little trap here? I opened that door specifically for you to run through so I could see you. There you go. There you go. Just stand nice and still. Attaboy. Oh, that's weird. There we go. I'd be able to shoot through a fucking window, you'd think. I mean, some of the glass is invincible now, too. No, they're stubborn. They do not want to fall into my trap. Trying to establish a little kill zone here. Ooh, double kill. Let's see what we got in here. Spaghetti, some pumpkin. I had to cook that. Duct tape. I would love to pick up this field backpack and carry it around, but you know, I think I'm gonna actually. Because if I can find myself a vehicle, then I'm going to want a second backpack for it, and this is the biggest one. Don't usually find these too often. So this is the guardhouse I'm looking for. This is where I found my Humvee last time. Let me head in here before I get distracted. Yeah, it'll be across the lot. And by this. There's crates. So I'm gonna say no luck this time around. There's still 2 more places I can check though. This both require me to get into the strip. Yeah, none of these are what I'm looking for. There's a Santa sleigh over there. Those are fucked ambulance trucks. Some tents I'd love to look at, but alas. What's this one with a trunk up? Oh no, why am I sick? How the fuck did I get sick? Oh, and I know I don't have the heat buff, but... I'm plenty warm, and I've been keeping my food and drink levels up. Some bullshit right there. I'll take some Tetra, go away. Just faked me out because the trunk was up. These bombed out ones don't usually even have trunks on them. Oh. Looks like we're getting a brief intermission. Server's doing a reset. They'll be back. I just gotta wait. You know, while we're here, the game is not this cinematic.
Hey.
There's also no voice acting.
Hey, you okay?
Do you copy? Over. Please respond.
You better not be dead, man. Over.
He is. He's dead.
Oh, shit. I had a good feeling about this. You kill him?
What? No. Absolutely not. Why? Listen, you have to make a call. I need help.
Sure. We all need help around here.
This isn't funny. Call someone, please.
Oh, boy. Let me be the first to officially welcome you to the end. The uncivilization.
What are you on about?
We're in a shitstorm, brother. And the forecast ain't about to change anytime soon. Society has imploded, and now it's every man for himself.
What? You're fucking crazy.
And you sound like my first wife. When I was prepared, and I survived. Listen, kid. Take a long, hard look at our friend. That's gonna be you. Very soon. Unless you get your shit together and find a way to survive. You copy that?
What do I do?
Well, you can start by checking the poor bastard for supplies. He won't be needing them anymore.
Yes. He's got a gun. It's empty. It's fucking empty. Fuck. What now?
How have we died?
You stay alive. Top priorities. Avoid dehydration, avoid hunger, always be on the lookout for food and drink. And find a weapon that don't rely on ammo.
There's a house.
Yeah, it's probably been ransacked already. But if you're lucky, you might find something useful. You got two choices. Option one, stay near the coast and stock up on supplies. But be warned, there's a lot of activity in those parts, and you might bump into hostiles.
There's also not a lot of supplies down here.
Option two.
Head inland ASAP. But getting lost out here without supplies, well, you're fucked.
Usually don't find anything good at the
And a word of
coasts.
advice, be wary of built-up areas. Sure, there's more to loot
risk versus reward.
Yeah, with the emphasis on risk. Keep an eye out for decent clothing. Weather around here can be unpredictable. Exposure is sure as hell a shitty way to go.
There's a crowbar.
That should do the job. You won't find much ammo around here, so melee weapons is usually the way to go. Quieter, too.
You think I'll have to... What the fuck was that?
Zombie.
What was what?
Weird, creepy sound coming from the back room.
Fuck. I would advise a retreat.
Oh, shit!
If you can hear me, go for the head. If you ain't dead,
Fucker!
please,
Come on!
please respond. Damn. That's not again.
Shit! What the fuck was that?
Thought I lost you there, son. Meet the infected. Majority population of Chernobyl. Best to avoid in the future.
Fuck. I'm bleeding. I'm fucking bleeding.
Should close the door behind you.
All right, all right. Keep your panties on, Dorothy. Just gotta patch yourself up quickly. You got a bandage?
No.
Okay.
Yes, you do. You start with one.
Find something sharp and tear your shirt into rags.
Where do I go now? What do I do?
Like I said, try and stay alive. You can navigate using signs and landmarks, and Chernobyl has a lot of tourist trails. Oh, and if you're lucky enough to stumble upon a map,
Yeah? Do you copy?
You bleed out extremely fast in this game. This guy should be dead already. He did not patch himself up. You also always spawn in with bandages, so he definitely has those. Just patching yourself with rags lately usually leads to blood infections. You used to be able to patch yourself with rags. Now, using anything that's not a clean bandage will almost always cause you to get a fucking blood infection, which is an absolute bitch to deal with. But yeah, that's the closest you get to a tutorial and lore around here. Everything else is just theories. I'm gonna backtrack real quick. Oh, look, I'm already not sick anymore. That Tetra works fucking fast. I need that warm buff again. I used to never get sick. And now, I don't know, it happens a lot before when it was always snowing in this server, because I was always wet, but I'm dry right now. I'm dry, I'm dressed extremely warm. Yeah, so nothing here. I want to see if the reset will populate me in a new vehicle. Alright, we march onward then. I know 2 more Humvee spawns that I've literally never seen one at. And even though I don't prefer it, I do know one place I can reliably usually find a truck. And then I can always drive that until I find something better. Once I've secured myself a vehicle, I'm not really sure where I should go. What kind of tree is this? This is a bush. I need some firewood. That tree might give me firewood. I should have started that bonfire a little longer. I was waiting out the night anyway. I see a zombie over there. I see 2 zombies. At least one of those is definitely a Santa zombie. How does this fit in that inventory? I'd like to keep these things outside of my body. I want to go towards the sleigh too, but I have to fight my way there. It'd be nice if the deer still populated them. I've seen a bunch of sleighs in the server, but no deer. Back in the only other server I'd ever seen that had sleighs, it had sleighs and helicopters. When a sleigh crashed, there would be Santa zombies, and there would also be 2 dead reindeer, and you could cut them up for meat. That'd be nice right now. I'm not sure exactly where my spawns are. It should be in the backmost industrial area behind the... those 2 circular buildings. I'm heading in the right direction. Yeah, I know the Vibor Strip pretty well. I know the left side of it. The right side of it gets kind of complicated. I don't think that I could find my way to that Humvee from the front, but I can from behind. That's why I entered from that town, because it's kind of a straight shot. Although really, if I can find those tents and the hangar and the plane behind it, those are pretty good landmarks. I gotta keep that one in mind. Alright, come on, we're desperate. You're desperate, give me what I need. No, I don't think that's a real one. That is kind of in the right spot. Oh, I might as well check it out anyway. We're here. Bombed out. Bombed out. Bombed out. Wait. Oh, that's a good one. I can tell from the paint. Yes. Yes. Tires. Glow plug. Oh, and a full battery this time. Before they were spawning with half-dead batteries. Fucking beautiful. Is it a zombie? Oh, great. They're spawning right on top of me. Come on. Refuel faster. Kind of in a hot zone here. I swear that guy had a backpack and then it just kind of disappeared off his body. We don't really need to survive anymore. We're gonna X out the map. Because I actually know where we're going from here. Ah, safe and warm. Not gonna be getting sick again anytime soon. Let's check the other one just for the heck of it. It'd be nice to know if there was a second one here. No, that one's bombed out. I think. The back tire looks flat, but it looks like it's in good shape other than... No, it's a fucked up one. There used to be two kinds. There was a lighter green camo and a darker green camo one. Haven't seen a darker green camo one in a while. I either just haven't found them, or I'm gonna never know what gets taken in and out of the game. Oh god, this is a usable Ada. Somebody must have abandoned this here. Looks pretty beat up. I like radiator shot. Somebody looks like they crashed into a pole, fucked the radiator, and abandoned it here. Couldn't even be bothered to destroy it, huh? Could have been easy too. I mean, come on, guys. There we go. I'm gonna steal their camo net. I have no use for it. I'll probably end up tossing it, but I'm gonna let the server know real quick that I'm frying a car. Alright. I'm not sure if anyone actually cares, but I'd like it to be known that I'm doing my part here. Let's see if we can even get out of here with 1 million lag spikes going off at once. Every other vehicle in this game gotta drive stick. This is an automatic shift. You just have to be more careful with how fast you're going because of the shitty game, but it's better for hills sometimes because you can just floor it and try to work your way up them, whereas with the manuals, if you floor it up a hill and aren't really going anywhere, then you'll fry the engine. Die, motherfucker, die. Naked Santa zombie. He's dead. I only saw the 2, so I think we're good now. I'll take another box. Huh. That. Here I said I didn't think I'd be picking up an M4. Alright, fine. Couldn't hurt to have another pew pew weapon. Don't really need that, even though it's cool. That's useful. Another M16. No mag. Fishnet trap. Fascinating. Oh, ghillie cloak. I would love to wear a ghillie suit, but it takes the backpack slot. So I'd be sacrificing a lot of inventory carrying. $545.39. Is that what this is? No. Is it loaded? I literally can't even tell. Whatever. I want a revolver anyway. Ooh. That's good food. Alright, well I've got more than enough food now. And kind of more guns than I'd like at the moment. Because I kind of don't need a million of them. Okay, check out the tents farther north. This is the only place left on Vybor that I can usually find loot at. They really ruined this place. The southwest entrance used to be military barracks for military supplies on the military base, and they replaced the whole area with an office building. Like 2 or 3 of the bad barracks that never spawned anything in them. Old Vybor down there used to have a bunch of good barracks that spawned things in them, like a lot of things reliably. And then some of the bad ones that for some reason just never had any loot spawn in them. Now the area is just the office building, which doesn't even spawn military gear. 2 or 3 of the bad barracks, and only 1 of a good one. So you're kind of stuck just roaming the tents and some of these other like tank hangars. On the other hand though, there's supposed to be a bunch of zombies that assail you up here. And the last 2 times I've been up here there have been none. I don't know if that was a fluke. He changed some shit and then restarted the server. So let's see if zombies spawn here now. I would not complain if it was still a quiet place to loot, honestly. OMK. I swear this shit's new. Yeah, this place is clear. I'd have been attacked by now. Probably going to be just as devoid of loot as it is of zombies, though. The loot generation in this server isn't great. Kind of find a lot of the same thing. And this one somehow never spawns with anything in it. This is mag-felled automatic shotgun mag, I thought so. I thought they're usually drums. I guess only the big ones are drum mags. Okay. KA. Navy uniform, that's new. I know, with my luck, you're probably fucking right. I'll take that. I'm gonna take this mag too. I'm not sure if it fits into the AK that I picked up. Because I picked up in... Alright, so a lot of the guns in this game are knockoffs of real ones. And I usually can't be bothered, so I just say what the real ones are. M16 is real. Usually it's just M16, not M16A2. The M4 is real, it's the M4A1, which I think it might actually be called in this game. The Mosin is the Mosin Nagin, not Mosin 9130. But then, like, the AK and the AK-47 assault rifle and the AK-74U submachine gun are called KA in this. And I think some of the other letters are different. Is this the night vision sight? Oh, maybe not. No, I'm not sure if they're copyrighted, although there are a lot of games that... There are other games that do that. Interestingly enough. But I can't imagine anyone has a copyright on the likeness of guns. I mean, Call of Duty, I think, will make up some of its own guns. But they'll also put real ones in there, like... the MP5 submachine gun is called the SG5K in Dayz, which not only are the letters wrong, but the MP5 is... I lost my Humvee. I'm sad. The MP5 is a submachine gun, but it's like a full-size submachine gun. Like, if you imagine what an SMG looks like a mini assault rifle, that's what it is. The MP5K is another version of it that's even more compact. The MP5K almost looks like a smaller, or the MP5K almost looks like a large machine pistol, as opposed to a miniaturized assault rifle. And so not only is it SG5 in Dayz, but it's the SG5K, even though it is more modeled after the regular MP5 and not the MP5K. So they do weird stuff. Here, can I find that gun that had no attachments in it again? I'm not sure if I can. I'm kind of running around in circles. Oh no, it's not the SG5K. This is like the SGSK, I think. I used to roll with it for a while, but then I started swapping out for the SVAL, because it got an integrated suppressor, which is great, as opposed to a suppressor that wears out. Surprised I haven't found any mags for the MP5, and then we could really see what it's called. I've been to this tent like 5 times now. No fucking what? Wait, no, no, never mind. That's not what I wanted. My mass, I wanted LAR. Well, I'm glad that assault boots are at least fairly common. Love me some assault boots. Here we go. I mean, you can't really see because of the hands box. Also, you can barely tell it's got a stock on it. The MP5 is a little bit bigger than this, but this is roughly like... Oh, duh, you know what? I've had a submachine gun on me this whole time. This is like a submachine gun as opposed to an assault rifle. It's smaller. The MP5K is even smaller than this. MP5K I've only ever seen in the first Black Ops, though. Oh, in every other game, it's been the MP5, and that's honestly only in the Modern Warfares. MP5 got a decent bit of traction in Modern Warfare. I use it in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and I believe I was also using it in Wildlands because I couldn't find an assault rifle that I liked, and also they took longer to reload, and even though they're probably technically stronger, I liked taking my MP5, setting it to either full auto but bursting the trigger, or setting it to semi-auto and mashing the trigger as needed. And I had like a 60 round mag on that thing and fast reload. And I found that preferable to a 30 round assault rifle mag that took like 2 or 3 times as long to reload. Firefights are pretty bad in that game. They are worse than Wildlands. Wildlands punish you for failing stealth. Breakpoint, you could get away with it. And then, of course, ironically, Breakpoint gave you full invisibility generator, so it's easier to be stealthy in that one. I really liked... Everyone says that Wildlands is better than Breakpoint, and I can kind of see why they say that. It had a much more engaging story, but Breakpoint is a lot more fun to play, and I have a way cooler outfit in that, and I wish I had someone to play Breakpoint with. I beat the main story, and then I beat the post-game story, but the chapter 2 and 3 story are... you gotta pay for them, and I don't have money. I don't even own the game, I'm stealing it from someone who I thought owned those, but Ubisoft is kind of weird. My friend that I steal games from, when he gets the DLC, I also have the DLC. But Watch Dogs Legion, he bought the Aiden Pierce story mode thing, I believe, and he also bought the Aiden Pierce character, and I cannot access either of those. I've gone into the purchases on my account, I've gone into the purchases on his account and tried to download them. I've opened the game on his account. I can't get them onto my system. So Ubisoft has like a weird way of actually effectively locking their DLC. So I can steal Breakpoint from him, but I can't steal the extra chapters if he even owns them. But it's still fun to go around the island and stealth your way through and capture points. There's like side missions and there's daily op missions. I don't need any of the rewards anymore, but they're still fun to do for the immersion. I like that game. It also has a cool feature where you can play it for free with friends. There is a free demo version of Breakpoint that only lets you play for, I don't know, like 3 hours, and then it locks you out. And then there's a paid version that obviously is forever. If you don't own the game and you get the free demo version, and you join them, then the demo timer doesn't kick down, and you can play joined with your friend forever. So even if you don't own the game, if you still want to play with someone who does, you can still co-op it. You just can't play it single player. I miss having people to play things with. I got no one left on PlayStation. I'm getting hungry. Let's eat the fucking strawberry jam. Strawberry jam and honey are extremely filling, and the jars last a while. Although I'm eating this surprisingly fast. And also, you eat it through the lid. You don't take the lid off. It's magic. Oh, Mag C does work for it. Okay, so now I'm wondering if this standardized mag works or not. Because if it doesn't, then I don't really need the mag. Oh, it does. The M4 and the M16 are weird. They're like a million different magazines that fit into them. It's like any magazine that holds 556 54s will fit into these things. It's 54, yeah. 556 45. I think I'm thinking of 762 54s. Yeah, that's what my Mosin takes. I don't think any assault rifles take 762s. I think only like sniper style rifles do, which is a shame because I love the 762 caliber and I would love to pew something with it, unless they added a gun that I don't know about. But no gun that I know about shoots 762 54s in an assault rifle style. Big sad. Nope, that's one of mine. I was like, you know what? Probably ought to reload this a while. This game's cool. You manually load all the magazines and then put them into your gun. It's not just like press a button and the magazine appears out of nowhere. I like the detail. I think that's all the weird shit that I picked up. I picked up an AK mag at some point, though. Where did that go? Did I put it in here? Yep, there's KA-101. I think that's the AK-47. And the KAS-74U, that's the AK-74U. So that's not going to fit in there. I currently have a magazine for a gun I don't have. There's a decent chance I'll find it up here, though. I'm heading to a gas station. And I think on the way to that gas station there is a farm area that just randomly has 3 army barracks. This is a good kind too, so I might actually find some shit in there. I gotta take it slow on this road. I gotta take it slow on all the roads because of the way this game lag spikes. Like here specifically. I hate this part. Fucking barbed wire there. What is that? In case I pick up a shotgun again. Yeah, this fucking roadblock and barbed wire. Gotta thread the needle of all your vehicles through here. It's not fun to do with a truck, even though the camera's a little more forgiving on a truck because it's super zoomed out. Come on, don't freeze on me. There we go. I'm also on the hunt for some metal wire. So if I get that, then I can try making rabbit traps. Get me some meat that I don't have to actually hunt for. I like hunting and I'm good at it in this game. It's kind of RNG based because there are places where animals spawn. Oh my fucking god, a barrel? Are you kidding me? Oh, now I wish I had found a truck. Empty barrel. $125. Oh no, no, I don't have enough space. Yeah, well. Damn shame. If I had a truck, that barrel could have increased my inventory. Although, like I said before, if I decide to grab a truck on my alt character, I can just go to the trader and pick up barrels from there. I forget what I was saying before. Oh yeah, I'm good at hunting in this game, but the animal spawns are RNG based. So like there's an area where a deer will spawn, but there won't always be a deer there. And same with everything else. So you could go running around in an area that the I Survive map says is an animal spawn area, and you might never find an animal there. Usually though, if you wander through those areas with game audio going through your headset, you'll be able to hear something if something spawns there. Just non-existent deer. They just happen to not be there at the moment. I'll tell you one thing though, the deer in this game are always horny. You track animals by the sounds they make, and the deer you hear from this horrifying noise that they make, and I think it's a horny noise. I think it's an I wanna fuck scream. So every deer that you find in this game is horny. That looks like some piece of clothing. No, it's not for that. I would have thought the RVN sight on that rifle was a, I'd rather I could find another egg hog. I thought that one was the night vision one, maybe it's not. I wonder if my new weird hunter scope would fit on that thing. I think that takes 762 39s. Which are weaker. They don't usually one-shot at the chest on zombies. Although last time I was using a 5.56 assault rifle, it was, and that's not supposed to happen either, so who knows, maybe they changed that too. Every time I lose a good server, it always takes me like a few years to find a new good one, and in that time like a million things get changed, and then I come back to the game and I have no idea what's going on anymore. And then usually quit playing before I learn any of it. That's weird. I don't remember an Olga usually being there. That's clearly a bombed out one. Got some potential military loot in these freight crates, whatever. First time I know zombies at this train yard. There are always zombies around trains. Unless they're like middle of nowhere trains. This is close. Might have ammo in them, but I got ammo for everything I'm using. There's a road I can take to get out of here, but I'm gonna go into the parking lot. So we are going to thread the needle through a fence over here. I like to track all the car spawns in this city because I've set up like 2 or 3 bases here. In other servers I got shut down. This is why I don't like building bases anymore, because every time I build one I fucking lose it. There's a circus spawn here, which I don't see. I've only ever found a Sarka here like once or twice. It's not a very common spawn. Oh wait, hold on. Did I speak too soon? No, that's fucked. That's fucked car. Down here there's gonna be an Olga. It's probably gonna be there because there's always one here. Like, almost all the time in every server I've ever been up here with, I've almost always found an Olga up here. I don't know why. This is the road that we would have come out of if we took the road. Let's see if the Olga's here. If it's not, then it's definitely a good thing that I picked up a car in Vybor. Because I would not want to foot it through this city. I could do it, but I wouldn't enjoy it. Wow, the Olga isn't there. I'm shocked. It was there last time before the reset, too. There's a Sarka up by the Star of Life. Why does that gun turret not look bombed out? No, that looks rusty. That's not a spawn. Oops. That's not a spawn point for one. That was a drivable one, and someone abandoned that one too. I'm not getting out to wreck it though. Someone else wants to come through here, but I think that was a bombed out one. I could check the map to see if that was a spawn point for Rex, but... You're invincible to zombies in a car, they can't hit you, and you tapping them deals damage. You hitting them will kill them instantly. If you get to an area you want to explore, it is an entirely feasible thing to just go forward, backward, until everything around you is dead. Sometimes a car spawns in the parking lot of the school, but it's rare. It can only happen to me like once, ever. Behold, my old stronghold. I built the most amazing base out of this school like 3 times. It took me weeks to do. I did it all completely alone to play with friends who never got on to play with me. And then the servers would wipe or get shut down and I would lose my stronghold. It makes me sad. I was extremely proud of what I built here. I gated up the front, I gated up the windows, I had a backdoor entrance, I gated up all the rooftop accesses. I built a sniper tower right there on the center of the roof, that way I could pick off zombies that spawned in the road. Mostly for the fun of it. I fenced in the side lot in a couple of the servers for extra car storage. So I had, like, you know, a whole parking lot full of salvaged cars. I had, like, usually 2 trucks, and there's a handful of everything else that I collected, and I would park there all neat. Mostly Olgas and Humvees, because they're my favorites. And I lost it several times, and I'm just too discouraged to ever build another one. There's no Sarka there. I mean, there is, but it's destroyed. Although, funny enough, it's sitting in the... It's sitting in the real Sarka spot. Is it destroyed, or is it just not rendering? This is literally the spot where I picked up a yellow Sarka before. No, that's destroyed. Okay. Quit slapping my car. I'm not dealing damage to it. At least I hope not. I don't think that's not really a thing now. Not a lot of vehicles up here. It's a good thing I found this one. There's gonna be like 1 or 2 Gunthers on the way outside of town. There's a couple spawn points there that are pretty common. I usually always find cars there. Last time I came through here, the Olga was there. A couple Gunthers were here. So I'm saying I almost always see them populating. Boy, if my one guy left that I have that still very occasionally plays things with me decides to come back into the server with me, we're gonna be footing it for a long ass time. Is Sarka? That's an Olga. Oh, is there an Olga here? This is a Gunther spawn point. I fucking love this car. This is my favorite of the cars. It's also got the most trunk space. It doesn't make any sense at all. It's got more trunk space than a Jeep. Yeah, 400. Everything else is 300. My Humvee over there has 300 slots. This thing has more trunk space than that one. I don't understand it. I gotta check the map though. I've never seen a car spawn get changed before. I don't know the name of this place, so I'm just going to start a vibe where I'm going north. That's my only waypoint. Here we go. Novi Petrovka, that's where we are. It's the office building. Yeah, there's an Olga wreck here. And a Gunter spawn point. I see the Olga wreck right there. But this car should not be spawning here. Not gonna complain though, because I love this car, and if me and him come back in here and this car is still here, then we can take it. Bandage, yoink. I really wanted to cook that pumpkin I found and warm up by the fire. Get the heat buff. But I don't really want to be doing a whole lot extra tonight because it's getting late. Oh. Close the map. Let's go back tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm not going to be on too much longer either. Luckily, we're completely immune to the infection. If we get slapped, we just die. But they also don't try to bite us. I don't know what happens if we try to get bit. I'm assuming we're immune to getting bit. Like Will Smith in I Am Legend. Hello, minor industrial zone. Maybe I'll get gas, stash myself somewhere nearby, and then try to hit up that plaza tomorrow. A lot of zombies in the field here, that's not normal. Zombies are only supposed to be inside the walls. There might be an ogre. Oh no, there's a truck here. There's only one other person on. It's very unlikely that they're here. There's usually an ogre that spawns here pretty common too, and it's not here. But all of the common car spawn points in the city here that I know of are vacant. Save for one misplaced ogre. The last time I came through here, the ogre that was here, some ass had built a fucking wall. I've been playing that long. Why did I just get kicked? Server's not even restarting. Oh, but at least just want me outside my Humvee. I was trying to line up better with the gas tank. There's not a lot in this truck. If somebody is using this to build, then there's certainly nowhere near ready to do so. Filling the jerry cans used to be an excruciatingly slow process. Same thing with filling bottles or jerry cans full of water at a water pump, and they sped that up. Filling the car with gas is still a pretty slow process though. Not sure which direction will be better to go hide in. I usually go off in that direction from the road. Trees are really far away. I kind of don't want to be that far. There's a bit more population there. How close are we? Could I really not see unless I'm in the driver's seat? That's kind of dumb. Almost full. I find it funny that you can change seats but only in first person. You really have to be able to see the seat and then interact with it. You used to not be able to get in the vehicles while holding things, so that was annoying. I'm glad that they fixed that. Oh, the circle is going fast, so this might be my last fill that I need. Yep. And we're capped out. Got suit pants and a suit jacket. It's funny. Alright, let's try to find a gap in the fence. Oh no. Is the sun starting to set again? Guess I've been on here a while. What's that? What's that white over there? Those are more hay bales. Ah, fuck, it's a building. Well, I'll be back on tomorrow to get some more distance. Oh, those are train tracks. This isn't going to be a good place to hide. Anywhere you go that's off the road is fairly unlikely to get found. Just because the map is so huge, and what are the odds that someone's going to go to this tree line and this farmhouse and this train track. Well, all it takes is one terribly lucked fluke, and someone is just close enough to see your vehicle from a distance, and then they fucking loot it or just flat out steal it. Yeah, there's a walking path here. This isn't a good spot. Keep going up the hill to that tree line. We're definitely leaving farmlands now, you can tell. I mean, yeah, we're still in like a fenced-in field. There's no hay bales, no farmhouses. Oh no, there's a hay bale. Oh, there's hay bales up here. And we're still far away from any walking paths, or far away from the road, or far away from buildings. I'm fairly confident no one's going to be coming up here for some reason. So this should be safe enough. Just gotta remember how I got out of here. Just down the hill to the left. Maybe I could try to face myself that way. Although I have my, I have my map. Yeah, the gas station. And there's the barracks that I want to go to. And the industrial zone next to it. Is that a train station? I think it is. And there's another industrial zone. So not very far away from hell. I should... If I'm on here with enough time, I should hit up some other places. I need a quick look around. Sometimes you can find mushrooms growing on trees and forage them. I wouldn't mind foraging a mushroom or two. Not exactly common though. You can find them in farm areas though. Any mushrooms on the hay bales? I'd say probably not. I am pretty well hidden. Green camo makes it hard to see unless you're looking right at it. Yep, no mushrooms. Alright, no. This is wasting boot durability at this point. Now, speaking of, where are my spare boots? I need to carry these. Alright, good run.